Here we are for sale, our November 2019 on a 69 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is a 320, which means it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This is the long wheelbase double cab sport van. Now the engine in this is the 2-litre EcoBlue 185 PS with the 6-speed manual gearbox, sorry, not the automatic. And as I say, in the sport trim, finished in the fantastic magnetic grey. So what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a sport custom double cab of this age. We'll also walk you through in detail the condition of this particular example and talk to you a bit about the service history as well, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, and this brings us on to really the first sort of optional extra on this one, and this one is spec'd with a tailgate. So a tailgate is one door which opens up like so, as opposed to where you normally see these, which are two sort of barn doors. Now a Sport comes with a lot of spec as standard, and that includes a lot of colour coding. So the bumpers, front and rear, trims down the side, door handles all round, all come colour coded in the body colour, which, as I say, in this case is magnetic grey. And of course you get all the lovely sport body styling. So these bumper corners are different. There's a bit of a contour here, a bit of a lip at the bottom. Wheel arch extensions, side skirts, and the front bumper, of course, is all very different. This one as well is spec'd from the factory with the tow kit. So we've got the 13-pin electrics just there as well, so that's a really nice addition. Now Sport comes as a lot of standard, so you get reversing camera as standard. Got these nice contrasting stripes as well, which are in a sort of a satin black and an orange on the outside, which does really set the vehicle off nicely, I think, against the grey. There's also decals down the sides of the vehicle just here as well. This one has also got a rear spoiler just there. In terms of condition then at the rear of the vehicle, not a tremendous amount I can fault it on. So I'm having a quick look here at the paintwork, see if there's any couple of sort of very, very minor little stone chips by the looks of it just there. Tiny little mark just here to the left of that parking sensor as well. But otherwise looking very, very clean and tidy indeed. If we open up the tailgate, we can start to have a look inside the rear of the vehicle. Now you can see here that we've got ply lining on the sides of the van. That's of course there to protect the vehicle from any nasty outward dents if you've got cargo moving around in here. This looks to be in lovely condition on the floor, so it's a nice hard-wearing plastic floor, and of course you have got the factory-fitted bulkhead as well, which gives you that separation from the cab to the load space. And of course those can be removed if you wanted to, but I always think it's great to have that separation just there. But lovely condition there in the back, and also looking in the inside of the tailgate as well. That's looking very, very good indeed. Moving then down the driver's side of the vehicle here, and this is where we can start to have a look in the reflections down the side of the van. It's looking really, really clean and tidy. So the long wheelbase is effectively that section there. So on a short wheelbase, the side loading door would be right up to the arch, so that is the difference there. It's about 14 inches, and it's all in the load space. So you can see when we open up that rear door there, you've still got a fantastic load space back there. Now the Sport comes with these alloy wheels as standard. These are 17-inch alloy wheels. They're a diamond cut face, so the silver is a diamond cut face with a gloss black insert there to the wheels, and they seem to be on this van in really good order, but we'll of course go around those in detail as well, have a look at all of those. But on the driver's side here, as I say, hopefully the camera is conveying this accurately, looking very, very nice indeed. I can see a tiny little mark there just on the edge of the driver's door. And if we start to open up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look inside the cab here. So lovely inside on a Transit Custom Sport double cab like this. You do get carpet in the front. You can see here that we have got, of course, nice carpet overmats as well. Now this one has also got electric, an electrically adjustable driver's seat, which is really, really nice indeed. So you can get into a really, really comfy position. I really like to see that. The Sport comes as standard with half leather, which I can feel actually the heated seat is on. That's lovely and warm there. So half leather and half cloth interior. Really nice, sort of simple, classy design. And we've got a nice height adjustable armrest just there as well. On top of the driver's door then, we have electric windows, electric folding mirrors, and that's how those are operated there, just by pulling on that dial back towards you like so. You've got auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers, 2 full remote keys with this particular vehicle, and we have also got the leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side then, we have got your cruise control. This one has also got lane departure assist as well. And on the right hand side, this is where you can control your onboard computer. So really, really nice there. I believe this one's actually got adaptive cruise control as well, so you can set the distance there of how far you follow the car in front of you. You've got your volume controls there underneath on the left hand side. You can answer and hang up the phone there on the right hand side. Up on top of the dashboard then, 12-volt socket and a USB port just there. If we look into the middle then, we have got the lovely Sync 3 screen. So you can see just there, you've got DAB radio. And then if we go onto this little section here, I've got my phone plugged in at the moment. So you can see you have got Apple CarPlay. You've also got Android Auto as well if you've got an Android phone. But this is just such a fantastic system where you can use things like your Apple Maps as you would do on your phone, but all syncs lovely, really, really well up to the screen. Very, very nice indeed. And as I say, when you put the vehicle into reverse, this is where your reversing camera will be displayed. In the middle then, you've got your heated seats, heated wing screen, heated wing mirrors, and also air conditioning just there. Another USB port and a 12-volt socket, and that's the one that I'm using there at the moment. Nice flip down cup holder in the middle, 6-speed manual gearbox to run that 185 PS engine. And if we look just below the handbrake, just there, you can actually see there's a 230-volt 3-pin socket just there as well. Now this one is spec'd with single front seats, which I think is really, really nice. Gives it much more of a car-like feel here in the front, but lovely condition throughout. Hopefully you can see that from the condition of the seats here. If I open up the rear door as well, you can have a look at those rear seats. Again, half leather continues in there. Isofix compatibility on the 2 outer seats as well, and all carpet on the floor in the back. Also, a lovely condition of the step. Looking at the back of those seats as well, no issues there. The headlining is all absolutely spot on. Really, really nice condition there inside the cab. The mileage, before we move on, 59,424 miles, and the Sport actually comes with that screen there, as opposed to a Limited comes with a much smaller screen, not as much information. On a Sport you do get a lot more going on there. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle. Now there are some stone chips here to the bonnet, which I can see dotted around. This is to be expected with of course a used van, but certainly one with mileage on it as well. So I say there are a few stone chips just there. This one has had the grille change to the Ford Trail grille, which I think is a massive improvement for any new shape Transit Custom. And as I say, the front bumper is changed, so this you can see the sort of contour of that. That's a much, quite subtle, but as I say, it definitely gives it more of a sporty look. Looking at the front headlights then, you've got the nice daytime running light around the outside there. You've also got front fog lights and front parking sensors as well. But looking really, really nice here at the front. As I say, other than a few stone chips there's nothing really I can fault that on towards the front of the vehicle. Finally then, looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, again just using those reflections. It's looking really nice and clean and straight. Having a look at this passenger side front alloy, I can see there is a little bit of a mark just there, but otherwise looking very, very nice indeed. Side skirts as well, as I say, on the Sport, which does set it off really, really well. Opening up the side door from this angle gives you another look then of the seating position there from this side. And then if we open up the passenger door, we can have a look in here. Lovely condition of the step, passenger door card, and also mats in the front there. Looking really, really well looked after indeed, looking at the dashboard there. And one thing I'd like to show you as well is we have got lovely service history with the vehicle. So there are a number of services which have been carried out with Ford main dealers, which is very, very nice, actually quite local to here. Last done at 47,000 miles in February 2022. Previous to that, there was another one done in February 21 at 23,000 miles, and during our preparation we've actually done an oil and filter and a multi-point health check on the vehicle as well. Small little mark just here underneath the decal on this side, you can see there just above my finger just there, and just a couple of say nothing sort of major, but just a couple of small little stone chips I can see here on this on this passenger side here. So probably not even big enough to show up in the camera, but small like little hairline mark there. All in all, looking very, very presentable, but as I say, of course it has done 50-odd thousand miles, so it's not a brand new vehicle, small little blemishes here or there. Now just to summarise then, 2019, it's a November 2019 on a 69 plate Ford Transit Customs 320 model, so 3.2 tonnes gross vehicle weight. Long wheelbase, sport, double cab, 185 PS engine, so the most powerful engine you could get in a Ford Transit Custom. Finished in, as I say, this fantastic magnetic grey in the sport trim. It really does come with a brilliant specification. Of course, go back and watch any parts of the video if you want to go over any of that. We will, of course, be more than happy to answer any questions you have on this vehicle. So by all means, get in contact via either of the numbers here at the bottom of the sign. We'll be glad to answer any questions that you may have, which you feel haven't been answered in this video. Head over to the website as well, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the full advert for the vehicle and of course all of the other stock that we currently have in. This is where you'll find the photography, the description and the price of the vehicle. We will welcome cars or vans in part exchange. We can offer delivery nationwide and we can also offer finance at very competitive rates. Thank you very much for watching.